Welcome to Watches and Dreams. Today we are going to be looking at another rubber bead band on one of my watches. This time I bought a rubber bead band to go on my Rolex Air King 116900 reference. And I just think, guys, it looks sporty, and I love the way that I can use my original Rolex clasp on these rubber bead bands. I don't have to have a different buckle. You can buy a different buckle from rubber bead if you want, but it's so much better to have the clasp on with that Rolex emblem in there. And I just love how tight the fit is in there. Really, really fits nicely. It's very snug indeed. The rubber bead bands definitely are quality if you like rubber bands. Not everybody does, of course, but I just think they look great. I'm kind of into like the leather bracelets or bands at the moment, straps I suppose I should say, and I'm also into sort of this rubber bead sort of bands at the moment as well. Kind of moving away from the sort of stainless steel bracelets. Not really sure why, I just want a bit more character with my watch I suppose. But like I said, I really like the clasp bit. The only downside is you lose that on the fly adjustment. You do have the adjustment here, but it's not on the fly. So by taking off the stainless steel bracelet, you lose that on the fly adjustment, and that is a bit of a downside. And also, word of warning guys, I did make a mistake on here. When the rubber bead band came to me, you see here you can cut it to size. There was 2 extra slivers or pieces on this band, and I kind of quickly measured it on my wrist and I thought, that's massive. I'll take a couple off and then I'll see what it is. I'll fix it in and I'll see what size and how many more I need to take off. Well, I didn't need to take any off, and I've got it on the furthest extension here. It's not too tight on my wrist, but it's snug. So do go very careful before you start cutting these off, because I almost, and it was very, very close, wasted €280 on this band because I would have cut it too much. And you can see it on my wrist now. I can get my finger in there, it's okay, but I literally have no more room when the summer comes. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for me. I thought, maybe I'll put it on my left wrist. My left wrist is actually bigger than my right wrist. So, like I said, it's in there. It is a bit snug, so just go careful, because I really should have only cut one off. And I'll have so much more room to adjust this in the future if I put on weight. Hopefully not. I'll lose a few pounds, but you know what I mean. So, although I love the snugness of it now, in the summer this might become a problem. So do go very careful guys, learn from my mistake, fix it in and measure it before you start cutting it off. I got away with it, but it's definitely a lesson learned. But there it is on my wrist, 7.3 inch wrist I have, or 18.5 centimeters. And that 40mm dial looks fantastic now. I just really, really love this. And I think I'm becoming slightly addicted to rubber bead bands. I might also buy one for my Rolex Explorer 2.